Okay. Step 33. It says align the bottom braces to the bottom inside of the side. Okay. So we know the inside is where the groove is that we use in the dado blade. We do both of those. Okay. Label the side and brace AA and the other side BB. Okay. So I'm gonna go A, and B, B. So that way I know which one goes with what. Okay. Flush the front of the side with the front of the brace and bottom and trace the angle of the side on the back of the brace. Okay, so that's what this is going to look like here. Okay, I'm going to flush the front. Also, make sure, I would go ahead and make sure you've got the top of this jointed. Okay, so it's going to make, so there's a nice flat surface for us when we put the bottom on. Okay, so this is what it should look like right now. All right, it's flush on the front. I'll show you that here. It's flush here. And then on the back, we have that little bit of an overhang, which we want. Right now, I'm going to take my pencil, come underneath, and draw this line. It is angled, okay? We want to make sure we do that. And I'm going to do the same thing with the other side. Jointed edge up. Make it flush on the bottom. Come back and trace the other side. So now I have two sides that are like that. Now, what 34 says, we're going to go cut the angle on the brace on the miter saw 1/8 of an inch shorter than the length of the bottom of the side. Okay, so what does that mean? That means, I'm going to take this off here real quick. Okay, so we're going to go over here to the miter saw, right? And I like using just the chop saw one. All right, we'll put that up there, but we've got to take and match that angle. Now that angle is right around 4 to 5 degrees. Okay, so we'll come here, make sure that's lifted, squeeze here, and I'm going to run this at about 4 degrees right here. Stop, lock it down, and then what I can do, if it'll stay up for me. Okay, I can bring this down and just check, looking through here, and you can't see it very well, but I'm going to check that line. Okay, see how that matches up. All right, now what we usually do, we always cut on the bad side, okay, or our scrap side. With this, I'm actually going to cut it so we're cutting into our good. All right, so I'm going to cut about 1/8 of an inch off. So what I'll end up doing is I will put our blade right on the edge, okay? And why we do that is because when we go to glue it and put it back on, it gives us a little leeway so we don't have to be exactly perfect, okay? It gives us a 1/16 of an inch on either side where we can glue it and screw it down, because if it goes over the top, or extends beyond either the back or the front of the side, when we go to put our face frame on or our back on, it's not going to let us sit flush, okay? So we're going to come here, we're going to cut that off on the good side, and then here we'll have to bring it back this way up. So whatever I did to that side, come back and do the same. So it should be at 4 again, or 5, or whatever you had to set your last one at. Okay, so we'll cut those off, and then we'll go to our next step.